Hey guys, what is up? It is the Santa Plays here. Today is an exciting day because we got 8 pictures of the new Hawaii map that is being that's gonna be a curated map by a bunch of developers that helped work on the Russia map. So let's just get right into it. So here's the first picture right here. It is the picture of an underwater crashed ship. It's just insane. There's no other way to put it. It's beautiful. I believe that ship is the ship that's in Alberton on PEI, but underwater and crashed, obviously. And that's pretty much all there is to say about this picture, except for the boulders surrounding it and the houses on the beach. But those houses on the beach we've already seen before in different pictures in previous updates. So that's nothing big or new, just that this ship is crashed so close to the beach. I'm not sure how it crashed there, but it did. So on to the next picture. And here's the next picture. It is just a picture of the cruise ship. We've already seen this before. It's kind of small in my opinion compared to real cruise ships, but compared to Unturned size of things, it's pretty huge. But we've already seen this picture before, but the only thing different about this one is that at the back the edges are kind of curved now, and there's a railing along the side instead of it just being glass there, so that's the only thing that changed. Now this is the next picture, and this picture is actually huge, and I don't just mean the telescope that's in the middle of the screen. I mean how big this represents what this represents, this picture. So all we can see in this picture is just some buildings below the telescope, the actual telescope dome, and the telescope itself, and just pointing straight towards the sky. Nothing special about it, except maybe that's another Zavid under it, it kind of looks like a tank factory, or maybe a motel or something, but I don't know. But I'll be talking a lot about this picture in another video. I'll actually have another video just focusing on that picture because it's pretty big, and I'll get to that in the video. So on to the next picture. So in this picture we can see kind of a factory here with the smokestacks right there, and that's what I was talking about in the last picture, that this might be another Zavid 1-1 3-1 tank factory, something like that. So this kind of looks like a tank factory with the smokestacks and the military barrier right there, but it's brown, so it's a bit different than the one that we got in Russia. But if this is that factory that I was talking about in the last picture, then we saw that through the telescope, but nothing too big there except for location, I guess. And something kind of interesting I found about this picture, that these trees showed are, I don't think they're new trees, but they're not the trees that Nelson just added into the game that are all fancy and stuff. They're just kind of the old blocky one, which I do enjoy because I don't use the new nice ones because they crash my computer. So that's a fun time. But on to the next picture. Dang, this lifeguard is living in style right here. As we can see, this is probably a lifeguard shelter, shack, building, whatever you want to call it. But this is just scenery that we can pretty much see in this video. Nice beach, nice water, a nice looking elevated beach house, lifeguard tower, some surfboards, some beach chairs, an umbrella, palm trees, all that. Nothing too big in this picture except I don't know, in the background you can see that green building that says gifts. So I mean, besides that's not too important, just new information, I guess. But yeah, this picture is so nice. I can't wait to actually get into the map because it's so beautiful. And here's another picture obviously. So this picture, it's pretty nice. I like just everything about this picture. I mean, there's no big military stuff or anything in this picture, but just kind of a nice little park area with a little restaurant in the middle, the park desks, not desks, tables outside, a nice little residential 2-story home out there, and it's pretty small. This building is pretty small, but I think that's what we should be expecting, because if you actually go to Hawaii in real life, since it's Hawaii, all the property costs a lot, but the houses are very small because the property's the main part. So a bunch of the houses are gonna be small, I'm just assuming. And yeah, as we can see, we see a small house and a small restaurant. And I like the style of the houses. It's just kind of if you ever try to draw a house when you're in first grade, you just draw a triangle on top of a rectangle, and that's kind of what these houses look like. So yeah, I can't wait to get in this map once again. Oh my god, it's huge. It's freaking huge. But as we can see here, what I'm talking about is this is like a shipyard where you go to repair ships. And this is humongous. Like, you can park a ship in there, obviously, so it's huge. And this place, we've seen the inside of it, but now we're seeing the outside. And this place actually looks military. But as we know, this map, it's like more like Coast Guard stuff. So I'm not sure if Coast Guard is going to be military. But why'd there be a military base right next to a ship like place? So what I think, this is either a military base or it's Coast Guard, because in the back we can see like a military barracks, and that's either like in the very left corner, not like left corner, but in the left we can see like a desert, like desert sand looking large barrack or like hangar. And we can also see to the right of that the military barracks and like fence that I was talking about. And this is a different color, obviously, kind of like it looks like sand, the large barracks, what I think that is, and the like wall to the inside of the small barracks. And then if we go over the large barracks, what I think that is, we can see the top of a little like tower, and these towers are usually found at like air bases and like airports and stuff. So I think this is a military base with like an airport with a like hangar bay, something like that. But this is what it looks like it is, and I'll probably be visiting here a lot because this is probably going to be military, so I can't wait for that. Oh, you thought that was actually a part of the real video that I was showing? No, that was my sound effects, I bet you couldn't tell. No, but here's the actual boat that we just handed. It's a video, and this boat is freaking insane. We can see two massive guns on the back, and that's what I thought it was at first, because we can see a seat in the middle, so those are guns. We can be shooting guns from the back of the boat, and these look more like cannons than guns, so I'm not sure if it'll take special ammo or what, but this is just insane. I mean, it's red and white. I'm not sure why, probably because like lifeguards or like coalition or anything. And you might be saying, well, hey Santa, how will you analyze the actual video except for the boat? How will you analyze everything else like that map? Well, the map is just Russia, and that was driving out of an aircraft carrier, not the cruise ship or anything. That's just driving out of the whatever it's called, the Liberator, on Russia. So that map was Russia, not Hawaii. And on to the next thing. Okay, don't get mad at me. I know you're probably getting mad already, because the pictures I'm about to show you were not on the original post. They are not mine. I did not get them by looking into the files or anything. I found these in somebody else's videos, so I'm technically taking them. But these were in Me Like Big Boom's video. I'm sure all of you know who he is. He has like 300,000 subscribers, and he was just given to these by one of the developers. So I'm just going to be using them in my video, so you know, don't worry about it. That's where I got these pictures. So here they are now. And here's the stolen picture. So this picture we can see underwater, obviously because the bubbles and the blue and everything. And this seems to be like a research station or something like that underwater. And I'm not sure what loot will spawn here, if loot will spawn here, or if it'll just be a sick base location to make. But this is just really cool, and I can't wait to do underwater exploration in Unturned Hawaii. So this is going to be exciting. We can't see much in here except for like the vault door on the front, but that's about all we got from this picture. I mean, kind of reminds me of Subnautica and like the bases you can make there, but that's all there was for this picture. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. This is the entire Hawaii map in one picture. This is the entire thing, the entire island, plus the cruise ship. I mean, they are really taking pride in this cruise ship because they're showing it a lot in these pictures. But there's nothing much in the cruise ship that we haven't already seen, except for, we've seen everything about this cruise ship so far. But that's not what we're focusing on in this picture. We are focusing on the entire map in the background. It is all there, every single part. I mean, I think this is every single part. There might be multiple islands, but I'm pretty sure this is it. But one of the things that's really exciting about this is the mountains and like volcanoes. maybe volcanoes, I don't know. But just the verticality in this map, since this is Hawaii, there are mountains. I mean, it's obviously not like the Rocky Mountain Range, but this is something really cool, and I can't wait to climb these and hike these just for the thrill in Unturned. This is, I mean, Hawaii is small compared to every other state, but this map looks huge, maybe bigger than every other map. I mean, this is just insane. I don't know how else to say it, but I can't wait to play on this map. Obviously, we can't really see any like buildings and structures except for the boat here. We can't see any structures because like how far away this picture was taken from the island. It's probably not rendered in, but this is just the entire map, and I can't wait to see you guys playing on it with me. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is the Santa Plays, signing off.